I don't want to call it, oh, it's stressful. There was no question. There was wondering how it was going to work and if it would work. But it's the best thing that ever happened for myself. I know that. It changed me in recruiting. It changed me in, when a player goes down on the field.
It's another thing that we'll be able to share, and same thing with Jared playing here and Jamie being, it's a family ordeal, so we're all involved and we're all invested.
I got to see it from the other side, and you really changed, because before it was about winning all the time. When you were the parent of the thing, then it became more of a personal touch to it when you see your starting linebacker as much as your son with a broken leg on the field. It kind of changes in a lot of ways.
Coming into it, I knew some people would obviously say, coach's son, why is he playing if he's not good? So I really just tried to prove with my play that I am a good player and I deserve to be on the field.
They definitely had to be productive on the field. They had to be even more so productive in practice. And anything less than that was unacceptable, because their standard was even higher than our standards. They had to overcome that perception, that they're going to get to play just because.
And since I transferred in, it was part of me gaining all the other players' trust too, so I was fine with it. It all worked out.
I think it made them a better player in the end because of how they had to prepare and what they had to expect from themselves.
It was just right. It felt right. It was home. It was the same program that you had been invested in since you were 8 years old. So it just makes it that much more fun.
I tried to let them make their own choices. You wanted them to come here, but at the same time you wanted them to experience all the things in recruiting and let them make their choice.
And seeing Jake go through it, because he started at Kansas and then transferred in, and a lot of people were kind of wondering if it would work or not. And he had a great experience here. He was a great player, had a great career here. So just seeing him go through the whole thing and their relationship and stuff, it just really made me want to be a part of the program, be a Panther, and play for him.
He doesn't say that much. He's pretty quiet, keeps himself, but he never really wavered. He looked, he made some visits, but just his demeanor told me that he was pretty solid on what he was going to do.
Invested, he cares. It's fun to play. It's fun to play for, even though he gave me a hard time while I was here, because he can. When he's serious, but he also can hang out and sit with the players at the table and joke around with them too. So
you have the same goals. You have the same. You want to win in the same way, and it's how you're going to do it. And then you still have to do it within a team, and the family becomes a team. And there's a lot of similarities and parallels when you look at it.
It probably has brought us a lot closer, just because in high school, after the games, he would critique me and coach me up and stuff, but now it's every day at practice. I see him in the stretch lines and individual drills, so yeah, just extra coaching and yeah, getting after me every day, so yeah, it's different.
She's probably the one that's got it tough. The other two, they got to play. She's the one that's got it tough, because now she has to come in and meet the standards of our whole team. What we do as we get ready to go on the road, how we stay on the road when there can't be any air. And she takes that very personally. So the neatest thing about that is I never got to see her volleyball games. I never got to do a lot of things with her. And now I get to see her every day. So that's really a whole different scenario. I couldn't be any luckier, man. Now she's up there all the time. And like I said, I never got to go through all those games and all those volleyball trips and things like that her mom did. So this is an opportunity that, you really get connected that way.